Hey guys, what is up? It's me, looksbylottie, and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time here on my channel, then welcome. I'm so glad to see you here today. If you like videos about makeup, make sure to subscribe down below. I post every Tuesday and Friday, although my upload schedule is changing a little bit come October. I'll be posting more often. If this is your second, third, fourth, or however many times you've been here, then welcome back. So good to see you again. If you're usually here, then you'll notice that I'm not in my normal space. I just got done shopping. Have a little haul moment. No, that's not what this video is about. But I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see me do next, so I'm actually about to go to the drugstore. First I have to pick up some food because I'm hungry. But I'm gonna go to the drugstore and get some makeup, which I haven't done probably since I was in college. So it'll be quite an experience for me because I don't know anything about what like any of the brands that are in a drugstore are really releasing. So it'll be an adventure and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go! And in case you're wondering what I got for dinner, I got some Chipotle. Now let's go to CVS. All I'm telling you right now is that you do not want to know how much I just spent at CVS Pharmacy for this full face look. Leave it in the comments down below how much you think I spent, and then I'll reveal at like the very end of the video. But I'm going to go home, gonna eat my Chipotle, and then next time you see me, I will be ready to put my full face of makeup on. So, see you then. Hey! We are back in the studio. I've got my makeup and I have my Skittles. So let's get into it. Did CVS change the size of the receipts? Because when I was in college and I used to go to CVS, I mean, these babies were as tall as I was. Oh well. So I tried my best to get everything to make a complete full face. The only thing that I didn't get were lashes because honestly, my natural lashes are having a tough time wearing a lot of fake lashes, so I'm just kind of letting them chill with some mascara. Even I need a break from fake lashes too. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the full face. So first I'm going to start with the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I thought I heard good things about this, but now that I'm thinking about it, I may have heard really bad things about this. We'll see. It comes in a little squirt bottle, so I'm just gonna apply it right onto my sponge. And if you're curious what shade I got shade 103, which was the lightest shade available at my CVS. I think I poured on too much, but it's fine. Okay, so we definitely know that 103 is not my shade, unfortunately. But like, I mean, it's acting as a tinted moisturizer would. It feels very light on my skin. It's giving like just enough coverage to where, you know, you can tell something is on, but it's not caking. We'll obviously have to see how it wears, like just in general. I put way too much on my forehead. Ah! It kind of came off my nose a little weirdly, so let's try and get that on there. I think that's as good as we'll get it for now. Next for concealer, I picked this up from Revlon. This is their Photo Ready Concealer, and I picked up the lightest shade that they had there. I think it's in shade Fair. Yeah, Fair 001, and this seems like more like my skin tone. So I'm gonna apply it in all the places that I normally, you know, I like concealer. She seems kind of thick. Dang. Gotta put a little bit around my nose. And I'm gonna use the bottom of a sponge to blend it out. This concealer is actually pretty nice. It's kind of doing something really weird around my nose. It's like kind of breaking up a little bit. It seems to be covering things pretty well. Having some issues with my nose, but I always am, honestly. Now for face powder, I bought the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop finishing powder, and I have tried this before actually. I got this in a influencer box, and I liked it so much that I used up my first one in like less than a month. So this is long overdue. And I'm just gonna tap my brush in and set my entire face. I'm glad I picked up the white one because I think that kind of helped balance out my foundation to make it look more like my skin tone. Could be making that up though. Okay, we are gonna continue on with face products. So for bronzer, I picked this one up from Physicians Formula. This is a season to season bronzer. I don't know, I just kind of like reached and grabbed for it. But I guess they have 4 different like bronzer shades for the different seasons. This is actually my first time buying anything from them. So this is a historical moment right now. Whoa, oh. Came with its own brush. But anyways, they have like spring, summer, fall, and winter. I don't know if it's like really meant to be used like in that way, because I know that summer shade is gonna be a little dark for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bit of spring and fall, and I'm gonna use those to bronze up my face a little bit. Looks like it's wearing fairly well. Okay, I like that. That looks pretty nice. So far, I feel like it's looking pretty nice. There's some parts that have like kind of rubbed off a little bit though, like on my chin, and there's still some weird stuff going on my nose, and also right here where I have like a little bit of texture. What do you guys think so far? Go ahead and let me know down below. For blush, I got this one from Revlon. This is in the shade Mauvelous. I think it's supposed to be marvelous and like mauvelous. I picked up this shade because I thought it'd be good for fall, and like, you know, technically today's the first day of fall, although I thought it was yesterday. Oh well. Kind of pigmented though. Whoa, okay. Let me kind of buff that out so that it's not like too bold and crazy, but dang. It wasn't super crazy pigmented, but I mean, packed a little bit of a punch actually. Next, I have another item from Physicians Formula. This is their Rose All Day Petal Glow Highlighter. They had 4 different shades available, and I thought that this one would just be, you know, the best for fall. There's a little bit of a theme here. Oh, look at like the pan. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm a sucker for a good pan. I almost like don't want to ruin it, but I have to. I'm just gonna be very, very gentle with it. This is definitely very pretty. I feel like the shade is almost a little too dark for my skin tone, but otherwise, I mean, it's a very gorgeous highlighter, so no complaints. We are gonna go on to eyes now, and I have 2 different eyeshadow products that I picked up. So first I have a cream eyeshadow from Maybelline. This is a color tattoo in shade Front Runner. This is what it looks like. What does it feel like? Oh, okay, so yeah, that's that shade. That kind of almost matches my highlighter, like it's a little bit lighter than, so maybe I might use that for like some highlights in the thing. For my eyeshadow palette, I picked one up from Revlon. This is the Maverick eyeshadow palette, I guess. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Has some good tones for fall, but the pans are very small. Like I feel like it's trying to be like the Naked palettes, but just when you have like something that is this tiny, it's just like probably not gonna get as much product as you wish you could. I guess I'm looking back in here and apparently I didn't get any brow products. Oops. Technically Elf's Drugstore though, so let's just brush my brows into place before we give this eyeshadow palette a fair chance. We don't really have any eyeshadow names, so I'm just gonna start with the lightest brown, which I'm pretty sure is this one right here. And I'm just gonna go for like a kind of signature natural look, I suppose. I'm not giving you guys details exactly as to what I'm doing because this is not a tutorial. Now I'm gonna soften everything up that I've done so far with this kind of white shade right here. Don't know if you picked it up, but it actually has a little bit of like glitter in it, so I don't know if it's gonna come off on camera, but it's not really coming off here either. We're going to lightly deepen up our cut crease, whatever thing we got going on, with this brown shade. Now we're gonna take this dark brown here and I'm gonna put it on the outer corner and bring it in a little bit. I mean, I will say that these eyeshadows are acting like eyeshadows. Are they like the creamiest, butteriest, like, you know, most pigmented shades in the world? No, but I'm making a look with them, and you know, you can tell that there's depth, and I'm not complaining actually. I kind of want to see how this color tattoo will look as my like inner corner crease color. And so I'm just gonna do that with my finger. I could do it with a brush, but I'm lazy. Hello? Where are you, eyeshadow? Why can't I find you? Like, she's there, but like, you're not, I don't know. It's not like astounding. I guess I'm expecting it to have a little bit more shimmer than it does. But I guess I'm setting myself up for failure because I have these high expectations for drugstore makeup. Because that didn't go exactly how I planned, I'm going to take this shimmer right here and just place it on top of the cream shadow. Again, doing it with my fingers out of laziness. Alright, that is obviously more pigmented, but that shimmer is also a little more yellow than I wanted it to be. So I'm a little upset with that, honestly. Okay, y'all, if we're moving on from eyeshadow and going into eyeliner, this one is from Revlon. This is the Color Stay Skinny Legend Mariah. I got this because they said that it's like its skinniest, is it called a wand? It's the skinniest thing ever. We'll find out in 1 second. I have like at least 2 other eyeliners that are that skinny, but okay, Revlon. Oh, now that I've taken some of the product off, that is pretty small. I'm just gonna do a line across my top lash line, nothing crazy, no wing, no nothing. We're just vibing. Revlon, you may be onto something. It's probably the skinniest liner I've ever done in my life, honestly. It's like not skipping or anything really, and it's, I mean, it's pretty black, like you can tell that it's there. I'm very glad I picked this up. For mascara, I picked up the Bambi Eyes from L'Oreal Paris, which I didn't even think, like, isn't Bambi trademarked by Disney? I digress. I have never tried this, so let's see if it gives me those Bambi eyes. This is what the wand looks like. I don't really have a lot of, I don't know, it looks weird. This is 1 coat versus nothing. I'm gonna apply a second coat in a second. So now we have 2 coats over here. Now my lashes over here are clumping, but they tend to do that on my right eye, so it'll probably look better on my left eye after I put it all on. But I'm gonna do 1 more coat over here. Alright, you can definitely tell that it does give a little bit of a curl and like a slight lift. I actually do like this. I can tell like in my viewfinder, which is just, you know, the front side of my phone, that there's definitely mascara on, so that is a good thing. Alright y'all, so the last thing we have is the lippy. Now I picked this up from Maybelline. This is the Red for Matte lipstick. Shade 382. And somebody on TikTok said that it was the dupe for the Dior 999 that recently went viral. This is like, you know, much cheaper than that.
But what I really want to know is what it looks like beside Dior's 999. It's a dupe.
And so I was like, well, you know, might as well pick it up. So we're gonna try it on right now. Oh, she's red. This wears super comfortable on the lips, you guys. Like, I can tell something's there, but I mean, like, it still feels good. Is it transfer proof? A little bit, but that's okay. And they had a couple other shades when I was there, so if you don't want to get this red, there are also some other shades that you can pick up in the same formula. But yeah, that's the end of the full face. So I want to get my hair down, and then I'm gonna go through my receipt and tell you what I like and what I didn't like. So see you in a second.
5 minutes later.
All right, y'all, we got the receipts. We're gonna break it down product by product, and I'm also gonna give you the prices and also how much I spent. I'm just gonna go straight through, so it's not gonna be in order. Please forgive me. So first we have the L'Oreal Bambi Mascara, which retails for $11.49. And I did like this. It didn't, you know, totally transform my eyelashes, but it gave them a nice lift and a nice curl that I appreciate because I don't have that already. I definitely will be using that again. Next is the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer in shade 103. This retails for $9.99, and I'm not sure if I would buy this again. I'll probably still use it. Number one, it's not my shade, as we know. Number two, it didn't, like, there are some parts but it didn't stick to my face very well, and so that's why I'm not the biggest fan of it. I probably will not repurchase. Next is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Shadow for $7.79, and that was something I regret buying. It basically did nothing for me. If I maybe bought a different shade, maybe I would have been able to use it, but I'm probably gonna try and give this to a friend. That also was $7.79, like $7 for nothing. The Maybelline lipstick in shade Red For Me was also $7.79, and I would definitely buy this again. This is really nice, it's wearing well, it looks good on me, so big fan. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder was also $7.79. And obviously, since this is actually a repurchase, I do enjoy it a lot, and I would definitely wear it again. It mattified my face, and it'll mattify yours too. The Physicians Formula Bronzer retailed for $17.49, but it gave me a wide variety of different bronzers to use, and I think that's probably why it was so expensive, besides the fact that it was Physicians Formula. And I will use this. I'm not sure if I will buy it again. I think I'm gonna have to continue playing with it, but I do like it. Then the Physicians Formula Rose Glow Highlighter is also $17.49. I wish there were a couple more shades when they were available in store. There's only like 4, but I would probably buy it again in a different shade. The Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liner retailed for $9.29, and that was actually really great. I'm definitely gonna keep that and also continue to buy that because that was skinny, y'all. I need to do a winged liner with that soon. The Revlon eyeshadow palette retailed for $10.99. I think it was fine for what it was worth. I'm not gonna go out of my way and buy it again, but if you're trying to be, you know, looking cute on a budget and you want a nice little fall warm tone palette, that could be for you. The Revlon Concealer retailed for $12.79, and I think that it worked out fairly well. Looks good under my eyes and on my face, and I think it's a little, it's not like extremely thick, but it's like more of a thicker coverage. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And then the powder blush in shade Mauvelous retail for $12.49. I liked that a lot. There are a couple other shades that I also could have picked up that looked pretty, and I mean, like, it's fairly pigmented, y'all. And then the Skittles were also $1.39. That was the cheapest thing I bought. And so my grand total for today with South Carolina 7% tax is $135.56.
I can't. Get out.
If you want my advice and you want to do a full face of something, go to ColourPop because you'll probably find things a lot cheaper and with better reviews, personally. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. What do you think? Let me know down below. Also tell me your favorite drugstore makeup product. Thank you guys so much for watching this crazy video. I appreciate every single one of you. Now make sure to leave a like and a comment. Make sure you subscribe and also turn on notifications so you know when I post my next video. Now it's time for me to pay my bills. That's all. That's the only joke I have going out of this. Things are expensive and I'm gonna regret that a little bit. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!